Hey guys, welcome to Living the Lynches. This is another relationship video. This is like a wedding edition. What do we call it?
Anniversary edition.
Anniversary edition.
We're celebrating 10 years today, 28th of May.
Come on.
And we're currently in Mexico.
10 years ago that this lady walked down the aisle and became my wife. We're going to be releasing a few kind of relationship and couples videos over the next few months in celebration of our 10 years.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do is jump on here and record a video just talking about some of the things that we've learned over the last 10 years and we wanted to share, which we think you may find helpful.
A few things. There's a lot of things, but we're going to share a few things.
Just a few things, just a few top things. So we're just going out to dinner, we're dressed up, we're feeling nice, and you know what, let's just do it. We've not even shared these things with each other, wrote some things down over the dinner table, and yeah, we share them with you.
They may be the same, we don't know yet.
Maybe the same. We are quite locked in.
Yes, we are. So my first one, which may be on your list, and I say that because this has been derived from what Jermaine always says to me, which is we are always and should always be on the same team with everything. That might sound a bit cliche or simple, but it's not, because there's times where I need to be reminded, we need to be reminded that we are on the same team. We're not fighting one another.
Yeah.
We're not on opposite sides.
It's not competition.
Exactly.
If I lose, Leisha loses, and if you lose, I lose.
Yep.
So we've got to win together.
Absolutely.
My first one is this: we are not the same person.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it probably took me a while to clock that. Like, I didn't marry a female Jermaine, and probably best that I didn't as well, because I don't think I'll get on with female me. But what I mean by that even more so is I can't expect Felicia to think like I think or just do what I do, because she's not me and she doesn't know what I'm thinking all the time and doesn't know what I do all the time. So if my expectation is for her to always do what I would do, it's not really going to work. It's helped me to manage my own expectations. Also know like there's diversity in thought as well. And so just because I might think about something a certain way, I need you to understand and hear your perspective on how you would do it or what you think about a certain situation and stuff. So I think it's so important that I didn't marry another Jermaine. You're not me, and I'm happy you're not me. You're you. So
my second one is to be vigilant, even with the small things, because the enemy does not want us to be together or to stay together. He is out on the prowl, and is out on the prowl to break up our family, break up this unit. And so when I say the small things, I mean I am encouraged and also grateful for the times where we quickly recognize where there's a division. So it could be something that we're having an argument over. I don't know, say we're about to have a day out. It generally happens when something good is about to happen. I don't know, a trip or whatever, a conference. And I am grateful.
When we're going to do something for God.
Exactly. Or in relation to us, like a marriage thing or a couples thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which it's probably quite a popular thing for couples that are in ministry as well. You probably recognize those things happen. But I'm grateful for the times where we can quickly recognize what is this actually about? Why are we arguing over something rubbish, so small that if it was at any other time, we'd probably just get over it or be able to just get over it quickly. So to be vigilant in the small things, but also the big things. When I say big things, you know, people say you have to work for your marriage. I have come to see that is very true. So you know that line that is said during your wedding vows, therefore what God has joined together, let no man separate. You have to consciously work at making sure that no man, wherever that man or woman is, cannot separate. And that
situation.
This is, right, and this isn't to put a downer on this, like this is important. I think it's key things. You can't sleep. You can't sleep on each other just because you're married and you've done the wedding now.
You what? Can't sleep on each other.
You can't become complacent once you've done the vows.
Yeah.
Like, this is part of working hard and making sure you are choosing one another
I hear
daily.
That. I hear that. And I think it's very important in the context of being ambassadors of marriage. Like, we have to be locked in. So I can remember a situation where we were like sitting with another couple. Like, it wasn't a counseling session per se, but we were just like with another couple, and we weren't locked in.
Yeah.
We weren't locked in, and the grace on the stuff that we were saying, just wasn't.
We could tell we needed
we
to.
We misaligned.
Yeah.
So we had to take a little trip to the kitchen. Like, sorry guys, give us a couple minutes, and we had to like quickly sort it out because we didn't feel like we were effective in what we were doing.
Which ties into the being on the same team as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, it just doesn't make sense.
That was a real life, real time situation where nah, this ain't working.
No.
But on the flip side, when we are locked in and we are doing stuff together,
you feel the synergy.
Man, the chemistry, madness.
Yeah.
That kind of chemistry, yeah. So my next one is this: your conflict is your conflict. What do I mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Our conflict is ours between us.
Right. Got you.
No one else's conflict.
Got you.
I think we're good at, to be fair, sorting out our own stuff, our own like disagreements, misalignments. Without
having to go to a third party.
Yeah, and I'll talk about that in a second. But what I mean is, like, if Leisha and I have a disagreement or argument, I have no right going to my boys or going to someone else to talk about the disagreement when we've not spoken about it.
Ourselves,
and vice versa. And I think it's important to have time to process. We talked about this in other videos. Time to process after the disagreement to understand what we both think. Then you got to come back together and sort it out. There's no place in just going to other people to just chat your business about your disagreement when you haven't spoken with each other. Like for me, like when we get into the position where we need to talk about it, we got to stay in that place and locked in until we get somewhere. And then if you don't, and if you can't, which may happen sometimes, then you bring in someone else that you agree on.
A trusted person.
That you agree on, that you believe is quite mutual and mature. Probably needs to be a few more years in.
Ideally.
Ideal situation. To
who's been there before or can offer wisdom that we might
godly wisdom and counsel
not have.
And to provide a perspective,
insight.
But I'm not talking about someone that's just going to be like, oh guys, it's going to be right. Someone that can tell the other person, no, you're wrong. Or no, this person's wrong. That's important.
With us,
Otherwise, like, we're not into people that are just there to appease and just to. This is something that is so important to me. I'm not into peacekeeping for the sake of peacekeeping when there's no real reconciliation. I think that's so dangerous.
The reconciliation isn't reconciliation
if it's just to keep peace. That's so dangerous.
Do you know what? I've had to learn. Sorry to interrupt. I think you saying that has jogged my memory and maybe ties into another thing that I've learned about myself within this marriage in the last 10 years. I naturally am a peacekeeper and I'd rather things be okay. Jermaine is complete opposite, which works because if we are not reconciled or if a situation has not been fully resolved between the two of us, Jermaine will push for it to be spoken about or for us to at least pray on it. If we have to separate because things aren't happening in the moment, then we'll do that.
Separate, as in go to
as in not more than let me not put a time on it, but that's down to you and your partner. But I've needed that, and I think I can confidently say I've moved more towards that way of thinking because I've recognised that true reconciliation has to be real reconciliation between the two of us. Otherwise, it's just fake. And then and then you start to feel the bitterness and the resentment. And it's just not healthy. And I think I've learned that for sure in the 10 years. I'm still learning because there's still times where I think to myself, this doesn't need to be spoken about, or this is not a big deal, or whatever. And sometimes things do need to be spoken about, even if that other person feels it's important to them. You know?
And also, it's okay to be like, now's not the time.
Yes.
Even if I've done something that you didn't like,
Yeah.
and you don't feel like you need to say it in a
It's
moment
ready
because
to-
of
yeah.
whatever's happening, but coming back to bring it up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something that happened earlier, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. As long as it's being spoken about.
Yeah,
something.
in good time, because you can't allow that time to linger and fester for it to become something else, and before you know it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which ties into the being vigilant. So it's
And being
all,
on the same team.
And being on the same team. It's
There we go.
all intertwined. It's all useful stuff. They're all things that have to be learnt and put into action.
Yeah.
And be intentional about it. Intentionality.
Good word.
Intentionality.
I think we said enough. It's our honeymoon 10 years on.
It is.
See you later.
Bye.